We have these kind of ideas that are slowly cooking in our heads. They're just kind of misty, and they haven't taken form, and there's something that they can crystallize around, and frequently in puppetry it's around an object. I was in the studio and I came upstairs and I found an aquarium on the street, and it turned into a show. It turned into Symphonie Fantastique, which was this underwater show, which then kind of fed and has informed a lot of my other work. But like that happened, the inspiration was finding something, finding an object.
First of all, I'll have a visual idea. That's the first idea. Then I'll have an oral idea. So I'll hear something, some kind of way of saying a text. And then I'll have an idea about someone saying the text.
I like to just shack up or in some sort of space, or I take showers. I get a lot of great ideas in the shower.
An idea can come from any place, It doesn't have to be you sitting in your room, wringing your hands, trying to figure out what you want to write about.
I find my inspiration for work in usually seeing other performances and other performers.
We're huge fans of experimental theater, the stuff that's happening here, Art Center, PS 122, La Mama, places like that, Incubator Arts, and we'll go to it, and we kind of just take, or we were inspired by the ideas, the experiments that they're doing, but we just go, oh, what if we take that idea and apply it instead of kind of to a darker story, which they're doing, and put it to, oh, what if that's part of our superhero story?
I teach poetry workshops. That definitely keeps me inspired. I experience other people's art. I read, or the fight over history and perception, whether it's injustice that's happening in the world. And for me, it was the first year of being married in an interracial relationship. There was no lack of inspiration.
Our work is inspired, but we're amazing, amazing listeners. And listening goes deeper than just your listening to what's going on in your own head. You can identify when you walk into your house, what did it feel like? What did you smell coming into your house? What did you hear? What did you hear when you walked outside? What did you hear coming from your neighbors? What do you hear when you're sitting on the train? The personal rhythms of people we are amazing at tapping into.
I really love being in nature. I spent a lot of time doing Outward Bound stuff as a kid, but there's something about the intimacy within cities that's really fascinating to me, and the different manipulations of that, either personal intimacy between romantic partners, or there's a kind of intimacy that happens just walking by so many people on the street and hearing their cell phone conversations, living in close proximity to people, and really knowing a lot about people's private lives.
I find the inspiration for my work in the ether everywhere. The sounds of children, rocks that are being crushed as cars are parallel parking. No, I mean, it is all those things, actually. I mean, everything that I see in the world, everything I hear, everything I notice, generally gets logged somehow, because I'll find an extraordinary situation in a potentially mundane situation, because it's my favorite place to find magic.
I think it's good to have people that don't believe you and get to prove them wrong, because that always feels the best. And then there's good to have people that are always supporting you, and they see you going for your dreams, and that inspires them.
One has a lifelong relationship with other artists that you may have met them 20 years ago. You follow their work and they follow yours, they show up. And so I think all of that is supportive and inspiring. So personal time and work time overlap often, but pure personal time is just going out and having a glass of wine with a friend. But sometimes you're talking about work, so then you get inspired, so it overlaps.